Hello, Royal Family. It's your boy Katie84 checking in. And I want to talk about something real important that that is it's getting a lot of people all caught up in the most deceptive of traps. And today I'm gonna lay out the trap of perfection, which is nothing more than psychological torture, and how it psychologically tortures people to the points of it brings a lot of unwanted stress right along, and it ends up murdering people. That's right, I said it. It ends up murdering people. Now, what I'm gonna do for you today, before I really did get deep into it, is pull up Romans 3:23. And it reads, "For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High." Oh, let me read that again. "For all have sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High." The reason I read that today, because I've witnessed throughout most people's lives, even as a young man, even this so-called holiday season, we're caught up in this. We're caught up in the rules of society, where vexation of spirit is spread all around. And you can see it even amongst the faces of these 2/3. Now, we're talking about altogether an array of topics, but I want to talk about perfection, the psychological torture that comes with that. See, this is why I avoid perfection like a plague, because it puts all this unwanted stress on you that your body, your soul, and your mind does not need. I once fell for this trap when I was a youngin'. I was so caught up in being the next hippest and flyest teenage kid, I paid so much attention to the images that was being presented to me on this dummy box called a television. Not only that I was causing all types of irresponsibility for myself, I also brought on a physical level headaches and a bunch of unwanted stress to my cranium that I really had to sit down because I actually felt sick. One of the days my heart was beating so fast, I had to go rush to that hospital. It was that bad, folks. I bullshit you not. And the thing about this is, that high level of stress, it can fuck around and kill you. Yes, it can. And it has happened to many of our royals. We have to do a better job of avoiding this psychological trap called perfection. First and foremost, in Micah 2:10, we're supposed to arise ye and depart and not make this our rest. But yet so many of these 2/3 and these folks, they're caught up into their dream world, and they run around and put all this unwanted stress on themselves, and they run around with that vexation of spirit, as says in Ecclesiastes 1 and 14. And I'm telling you right now, anybody, and I really mean anybody that is subbed to my channel that expects perfection out of me or close to it, I'm telling you right now, unfucking sub. I will not allow that unwanted level of stress on myself. I will not allow it to even enter through me. I will not even allow it to knock on my front door. So I'm telling you now, if you happen to be one of those people, just hit the unsub button. Because I'm not going to walk into this trap of perfection. Because I know behind this wall of perfection, I'm going to go through endless amount of psychological torture. And that's exactly what I don't need. So sorry to those that don't like my stance on perfection. And I tell those folks, kick rocks. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I simply refuse to be perplexed. And I simply refuse to be vexed with this haughty spirit that everything's got to be perfectly right, that everything's got to be all right to a T. I refuse to be vexed with that damn spirit. And whoever don't like what I said amongst perfection, to hell with you. And I mean that. I'm not selling my soul for the likes of perfection. To hell with that. Instead, I choose humility, which is aligned with imperfection. Here's the gift of imperfection. It comes with humility and knowledge, which is the very two things we must seek if we are to survive Jacob's trouble. Openly admit to the Most High, I want to know your ways. Please show me. Have mercy on me and my soul to show me the way. And guess what he did for me? He started me looking at Micah 2:10. And he told me to arise ye and depart and not make this my rest. He also told me in Sirach 4:28 to seek truth unto death, seek for truth unto death, and the Most High shall fight for thee. Ever since I read Sirach 4:28, my mind state was calm, it was smooth, and I was free of that vexation of spirit. That evil crap we call perfection, which is nothing but psychological torture. And I simply refuse to accept that. And whoever don't like this message, unsub and get the hell on. And I meant that. So I throw up my middle finger to perfection, and I also throw up my middle finger to those that try to expect it out of me. I'm not your damn robot. And I'm not about to act like it today. Shout out to the incredible Lisa Cabrera and the Royal Queen and the entire royal family. This is your boy, KD84. Signing out, saying Shalom.